We have CLG versus C9. So the big question for CLG is how good are they? Well, so far they're better than TSM. Now the question is, are they better than Cloud9? Are they better than Team Liquid? And we're gonna get to have an answer to one of the questions. Are they better than Cloud9? CLG is on the up and up, and right now they're actually really strong. And I love how they play together as a team, and I love kind of the solutions they come up to things and pick and ban. So without further ado, let's go. Yasuo ban. Yasuo ban is if your team is a really good Yasuo Gragas mid and jungle player, which Cloud9 is. I think they have the best Gragas player in NA right now in Spenskeren, and Niski's a pretty decent Yasuo. You kind of have to ban it out or be really prepped to play versus it, and I don't think CLG really wants to bank their game plan on being able to beat Cloud9 in the mid jungle 2v2. Yuumi, that's just banning out a first pick for CLG. Karma also banning out a first pick. Qiyana, probably something they don't want to play against. Qiyana Sejuani, something really dangerous. So it looks like they're targeting a lot of the strong mid and jungle duos from CLG. Yep. Qiyana, Sejuani banned out. Now I'm actually really curious what CLG is going to end up first picking. There's not a lot of good first picks left. Yuumi gone, Karma gone. Jarvan gone also. Jarvan was probably going to be their first pick. They actually have no first picks. Teemo first pick, that'd be interesting. Kench first pick. Damn, we see this so often. You can switch into Kench Sona. Most obvious pick into Kench is just gonna be picking Lux. Ooh, Braum instead of the Lux. Zeyzal's Lux did look fucking bad. Lee here early. Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold up. I think Lux into Kench would have been so much better. It gives you way more lane control. You have openings to go into Lux Kate, Lux Ezreal, Braum Lee immediately. So jungle support is usually your CC position, usually your engaged positions, and you're not getting engaged from either. Well, I really don't like Cloud9's first rotation. I thought you picked Tahm Kench into Lux, so you picked Tahm Kench into Lux as like a, this is something okay to pick into Lux, but Lux still has priority in lane. Lux is still a great champion mid game. Like Lux is better than Tahm Kench in team fights. Lux is still a more than fine pick to just take into Tahm Kench. It's better for the Lux side. Ooh, Sona Jace. So a little bit of I want to kind of explain to people regarding Sona Tahm Kench. So when you pick Sona Tahm Kench, people are like, oh, it's so much about Sona Tahm Kench. But the whole point of Sona Tahm Kench is instead of Sona Taric, you're a lot more stronger in lane and a lot more independent, and you can even win certain 2v2s. And what you want to do is focus on solo lanes, and that's actually how you play out the Sona Kench lane. Like abuse the strong solo lanes and let the Sona Tahm Kench just survive. So you want to take strong solo lanes like Jace, very understandable. Sivir Braum, this is great in team fights, but this really doesn't do anything versus Sona Tahm. It just farms it out. And it's really hard to playmake too. The combination of Braum, Lee, Sivir doesn't really gank the Sona Kench lane very well. So I'm not sure what C9's game plan is. Victor, one of Power People's best mid lane champions. What I would want to do from CLG is ban out good Jace counters. Like, most obviously it would be stuff like Ornn. Just Ornn, Pyke. I guess Pyke, solo lane Pyke isn't a thing anymore, so mainly just Ornn. Veigar ban is more of a targeted ban towards Niski. Kali ban, also a targeted ban. That one's both towards Niski and Licorice. Well, I hate the Vladimir pick here. I remember this draft now. I hate the Braum, Lee, Vladimir. I don't think any of these really fit in. You have no way of engaging. You're so tunneled into being able to flank for the engage. Corki just a good blind pick. Now that's going to be Jace top for sure. Jungle pick here really important. Something that can work off of Corki and Jace really easily. Skarner. Oof. I was thinking how is Elise here. Skarner's a little slow on my, like for my liking. Malphite. Damn. This is just press R. Okay, so people describe this comp as Brown Zodia. Now I kind of get it. It's a very simple way to play out the comp. Everyone press R, get on a target. Jace is a good target. Corki is a good target. Sona is a good target. But what happens when you start losing in all lanes? That's something that's definitely can happen. Corki's gonna beat Vladimir. Jace is gonna beat Malphite. Like, what happens in mid game when your solo laners start getting pushed out in lane? We can talk about win conditions for both teams. Both teams ultimately come down to team fighting. I mean, you have a Malphite, Vladimir, Sivir, Braum comp, so C9 comp is very one-dimensional. We team fight, we team fight. Vlad isn't even running TP, so Vlad's not even going to be able to split push that efficiently. For CLG, their comp is also about team fighting because you have a Sona Kench. Your comp, I mean, all Sona Kench comps are team fighting comps. Like, but one thing that's a little bit unique is both their solo laners is going to be able to be really strong in the mid game. Later on, Vlad is able to win most split pushes, but in the mid game on like 1 item, 2 item power spikes, both Corki and Jace are going to be extremely strong split pushers. Combined with Tahm Kench, they're going to have a lot of potential to 1-3-1 and play off of the side lanes. So this game, good for C9 when people are grouped up 5v5 and they can get a fight started right away. Good for CLG when they can actually work off of side lanes and put C9 in uncomfortable positions. Let's go. Really nice word from early, able to see what Lee Sin's path is. I mean, most commonly it's going to be these camps 3 and then he does something, but there is also the red blue early gank bottom. Wiggly just doing a full clear. Early game with no action is so good for CLG. Sona Kench wants to scale up, Wiggly wants to hit level 6, where C9 wants to be proactive early and they want to make things happen. And Jace versus Malphite, that's just how the lane goes early. Jace gets to dunk on the Malphite. They also know Lee Sin jungle towards bot side, so Jace isn't afraid of the jungle ganks at all. So right here, what Ruin's trying to do is he's trying to use his mana and HP and recall and teleport back to lane because Licorice just recalled. He kind of overplayed it though. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck are you doing here? Good poke right there. Run all the way. Oh my god, he stayed to last hit that minion once and that actually got him killed. The idea was good. He wanted to poke this guy out and then recall and be in a better spot, but he overgreeded for it so much. Literally an AJ. Oh, this kill would close it out. Jace already TP'd, flashed. If he gets killed here, gonna miss a bunch of creeps. No way to really kill him. So Sven here is doing two things. Either killing the Jace, or just in case Wiggly came up here, defending against the gank, but mostly he wants to help make sure Licorice can push this all the way in. Yep, Licorice can push it all the way in. He's not showing because he doesn't want to show location, so he's just going back to farming camps. Wave's gonna push back to him because it's crashing closer to the Ruins turret. Wiggly early dragon. So this is a fucking... I'll let me tell you, this is a fucking CLG play. I think CLG has the best dragon control, or at least the best first dragon control. They love being able to take first dragon. Skarner with Spire, able to rush this down really well. They know Svenskeren is going to be on top side of the map because his top camps are spawning first. So rushing dragon, knowing where Sven's going to be, knowing that they have mid priority and Vladimir back. This is just very typical of CLG. So one thing that good analysts can do is, let's say all the nameplates were turned off and they just watch the game. they should be able to tell you what team this was. That's what a good analyst is able to do. And I think one of the key factors of being able to tell what CLG is they're a very bottom-oriented team. They tend to play through bottom a lot. They do a lot of jungle buff and base, and that comes off of priority of mid lane, priority of bot lane, and they have really good first dragon control. I think those are 3 identifying factors that you could identify CLG with if all the nameplates were turned off. They're on even farm, 57 farm to 61 farm on the Sivir versus the Kench. They're doing a good job of just surviving. Skarner finally 6 can make plays. Malphite ult doubling as an escape. Lee Sin coming by. I wonder if he could have ulted both and try to fight this. Probably not. Skarner's so strong at level 6. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good if he just ulted in there. He would have gotten actually bursted down by Jace and Skarner immediately. Nothing's happening. CLG got first Ocean Drake. Oof, that was close actually. How did that go down? Let's rewatch. Sven going for a gank on Pyre Beeble. Wiggly able to spot him out. Lands the stun. Lands the ult afterwards. Niski doing a good job of bursting. Wrigley ends up dying. Kench coming in. Does Wrigley not have pull? Oh wait, Niski used pull earlier? Where the fuck did he use pull? He's going in. He flashed RQ pull here for the damage. He had to use pull for the damage, okay. Wow, that was just a really good ult from Kench then. Playing off the prio they had. Has no flash, has no pull. Great kill. Sivir getting punished by Sona Tom. It's not really punished. Like Sona, I don't understand the point of Sivir Braum lane into Sona Tom. Like Sona Tom is just such a good mid-game scaling duo, and Braum Sivir can't punish it at all. So I think it's more wrong in terms of draft than it is in terms of play. It's way more wrong in terms of draft than it is in terms of play. CLG on the timing where they pushed out, they swapped early to Herald side to make sure they can get Herald first. It's really good objective control coming from CLG. Sivir can't just push in versus Sona Tom. Especially when you have a Braum. Braum is just like non-existent in lane. Using the Herald straight onto mid lane for plating, getting pressure on side. CLG actually does so well with side control. I thought the thought process is mid game Braum can block the poke from Sona, Corki, and Jace and also stop Sona ulti from landing a multi-man ult. That's a very idealistic way of looking at things, but here's the problem. Sona and Kench are the best team fighting duo mid game. I mean, Sona Taric is, but other than Sona Taric, Sona Kench is one of the best team fighting duos mid game. You can't do more than a Sona lane. Like as an AD carry, if you don't shit stomp the Sona lane, like mid game, Sona will just do more than you. Sona will do more damage overall than you, just due to on the duration of the fight. Sona will provide more utility than you. Sona will provide more support than you in terms of heal. Sona will provide more CC than you. You can't do more than Sona. You just can't do more. Wait, what was this play that happened on boss side? Let's watch it slower. That's not the right way to approach Sona lanes. Don't try to do more than Sona in the mid game. Punish Sona early game. And make sure she can't get to a mid game where she has her items. Looks like CLG walked up trying to do something. Bio. Oh my god. Lovely 3-man ult. And then Bio buying time with stopwatch. Double TP coming down. Oh my god. Stixxay and Bio played that so well. That 3-man ult into Bio eating Stixxay for protection. And then Bio buying time with stopwatch. Wow, that's game. Holy fuck, that's game. 4-0. Vladimir died in mid lane to Corki Skarner. Bio Stixxay played it near perfectly to buy time. Where the fuck did Malphite die? Wait, what the fuck? Did he just get soloed? Oh no, he TP'd and then he couldn't do anything after. Ugh. CLG playing on the wrong side. So I'll kind of go over the mistake of CLG here and why this turned out so badly and how it can be better. So they're going on bot side, trying to go on the Sona Kench, right? Remember what we talked about? Sibber, Braum, Lee as a trio just has very little playmaking potential. We actually see mid getting shoved out. And you can see them using ult and them trying to go in here. And Sven's going in, I think he queued in here. And then this 3-man. This 3-man ult and not being able to one-shot the Sona and Sven not being able to flash dodge or kick someone back makes this play so fucked. So he ends up kicking back to Kench. Kench still has stopwatch. He still has gray health. Yeah. And then they're not able to kill any of the target. They invested too much. Corki and Skarner blocked off Vladimir from coming and they're not coming in. The only way they could have done that was when Svenskeren went on Sona, he flashes, dodges Sona ult and is able to kick Sona and Kench together. That's the only way they could have done it. Or yeah, Braum opens with flash ult or something. But the way they opened that fight, just CLG got to use all their defensive tools near perfectly. Now it's just so bad for C9. Or yeah, it's so fucking bad for C9. CLG can reset, go back to normal lanes. Jace is gonna beat the Malphite. Sona can't get abused anymore. They're gonna start slowly winning. CLG is gonna start winning all 3 lanes, and there's no objectives on the map. And C9 doesn't really have a hard way to force things. The only lane where C9 can really force things, I think, is the Malphite and Jace lane. If Malphite plays the lane, or if the Jace plays the lane slow and doesn't let the Malphite engage onto him and waits until the Lee Sin showing somewhere, like the next 5 minutes for CLG is gonna be so good. Malphite into Jace is literally the only one lane like where CLG is in like a vulnerable spot. They're gonna win all 3 lanes. Malphite isn't gonna beat the Jace, but Malphite plus Lee can kill the Jace pretty easily. CLG winning all 3 lanes, starting with top pressure. Remember what we talked about? Malphite can beat the Jace if he has to Lee Sin, but if they're matched, that can't happen. That's why Wiggly's up here, to make sure the Jace can play as confidently as he wants. Zeyzal still has flash ultimate, so that's why Sven's looking bottom, it seems like. It's just not happening. Sivir Kench just not gonna die here. Slowly backing up, they already got top turret, shifted down for mid lane, can give up bot lane, doesn't feel that bad at all. Can you explain why Sona TK is a much stronger lane than Sona Taric? Kench is an actual laner. Kench has a range poke. Kench can devour the Sona. Kench can eat the creeps and spit it out. So Kench can help with push, Kench can help with poke, Kench can help with the 2v2s a lot stronger than Taric. Taric is basically a heal bot, and you can try to get cute by E flashing for ganks, but other than that, Taric is non-existent in lanes. Kench has longer range, more damage, more sustained damage. Taric can push with his passive. He can't fucking push with his passive. When Taric's trying to push with his passive, like, you get fucking poked out. That's not a real thing. Is the enemy bot laner just fucking staring at Taric auto creeps? Taric's just very non-existent in lane, where Kench can actually help. Game state is so fucked for C9. Corki has Hex Drinker, won't be dying to the Vladimir solo. Malphite try to get cute. Great collapse from Kench. Sona maintaining good distance. Sona keep maintaining good distance. It's okay if they chunk mid turret. You guys are doing good stuff top. They're gonna get priority top side. Now they have to send someone to deal with the Jace. Malphite can't deal with the Jace 1v1. They can even give up. So here, one thing that CLG can do, give up Dragon, go all the way mid. Corki back them up from mid side. Jace go all the way top and just give up Dragon. Dragon's up in 20 seconds. Bot wave isn't in a good position for C9 to push out. CLG can just push down mid and top. And they have to come to mid and top. I would love to see CLG just keep pushing mid and top and ignore dragon. Just ignore dragon, keep pushing mid. They're gonna have to respond to you. Yep, they pushed top, they pushed mid. C9 responded to them pushing, gave up positioning on dragon. Now CLG can take dragon very freely. Oh, sneaky here. Wait, sneaky, you see them on a ward. Oh, he sees them on a ward here, and he still walked up. Just sneaky not paying attention. He should have definitely known they were there. Now that's just 1+1, dragon plus the kill. I just don't see a way for C9 to come back. Like the Jace, Corki, Sona, and the Tahm Kench, all four of us have to group together in a ball. And then Malphite ult 4 people, Vladimir ult on top of that, Sivir Q, and then Braum ult, and then Lee Sin kick 4 people. Just maybe, then C9 can win a team fight. Don't flame sneaky, he will get triggered. Actually, I'll touch on this in the middle of the VOD review because it's like a huge issue that's going on right now and that people probably want to talk about. So, I think there's things that are fine for analysts such as myself or journalists like Travis to criticize Sneaky on. His play. You can criticize Sneaky on his play. I think he hasn't been having his best split, and I think Sneaky Zeyzal is one of the weaker bot lanes in LCS. Like, definitely not a bot lane fitting of a top 3 team. I think that's very fair criticism for people to have of Sneaky. I think where it was a little bit fucked up and where Sneaky got really mad was when Mark Z and Travis suggested he should go play for the academy team while just being like a brand ambassador for C9 because he's like investing time into cosplay. Like this whole expectation of pro players needing to practice like 14 hours a day and not being able to have a life outside of it, and like people criticizing them when they aren't practicing 14 hours a day is so fucking unhealthy for the league and just kind of dog shit actually. So yes, Sneaky's playing bad, but like I don't think it's really fair to criticize him for having projects outside of league if he's spending the time. It seems like he's spending the time. It seems like he still cares about the game. And also, there's been so many seasons where Sneaky has been kind of meh during regular season and turned it off for playoffs and turned it up for Worlds. So until Sneaky sucks in playoffs and Worlds, I think it's like just kind of shitty where Sneaky gets criticized for investing into other projects and not just being a league bot. I agree with the sentiment that he hasn't been playing well. This game's over for C9. Like honestly, it's really fucking hard for them to win now. They can't win straight team fights. And CLG has so much defensive tools. They can't win side lanes. They can't win team fights. They can't win side lanes. Like, what we're looking for is CLG to make a mistake for C9 to be able to come back. They have to, like, massive throw at Baron, overstay after a team fight, overstay trying to get a turret. Like, it has to be a massive mistake from CLG for C9 to actually have a shot. Look at the vision. There's 3 wars. 1, 2. Once these 2 wars are cleared, it's done for C9. This is a TP ward. I don't think this one will get cleared, but once these 2 wards are cleared, C9's not going to have vision on Baron. Get that ward in the back. Oh, they're not clearing it because they already have a pink ward. Yep. Complete 0 vision. You have to check into them. You're going to get poked by the Jace. You're going to get poked by the Corki. Jace can even go side lanes. He has TP. There's so many different ways that CLG can play this. And they just decide 50-50. Wait, did they see Svenskeren? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh my god, Sven's trolling. Oh, that's why they started Baron. Because Sven decided to troll and be on the right side. What the fuck? Oh my god. That was Svenskeren trolling, so CLG just started Baron. Why was he on that side? This isn't a massive throw. Yeah, it wasn't a 50-50 because Svenskeren wasn't nearby. I don't know why he wasn't though. Like, he went on the right side here. Wait, no one smited? No, Wiggly smited. Wiggly used smite. He didn't get it with smite, but he definitely used smite. Wiggly used smite. His smite's on cooldown because he used it. He just missed the smite. He smited someone. Okay, so smite. Oh, smite was used. A smite. A smite was used. Let's say that. And also, the play itself was fine. In terms of execution, it might have been shitty, but they saw Svenskeren on the wrong side of mid lane, so they started Baron right away. No way to engage other than Licorice. Whenever Licorice comes around, back up, push up. Whenever Licorice comes back up, push up. Just keep ping-ponging depending on where the Malphite is. Keep ping-ponging depending on where the Malphite is. Make sure waves are crashing at the same time. Malphite mid lane back up, Malphite bot lane back up. Push up, Malphite going the other way. Back up, Malphite coming, back up. If Malphite comes this way, Corki back up. Really good ping pong. And when there's only one source of engage, that's how you can play. I mean, Lee Sin is the other source of engage, but you don't have to be that scared of Lee. And they went in for the kill. They went in for the engage, but Silence were already pushing. Wow. Pretty well played from CLG, but also horrendous draft from C9. I really did not like the draft. The Vladimir was so meh. The Sivir Braum early, the Lee early was so meh. This is I really think this draft was really bad. Yikes. Well, can't deny CLG success, and I'm pretty curious if they have a game against TL left. I would love to see CLG play TL before we go into playoffs. So arguably right now it's TL at the best tier, and then like C9, CLG, and then a lot of mid-tier teams like Optic, TSM. Who else is like a mid-tier team? Optic, TSM. I'm trying to think who else would be like a mid-tier team. Golden Guardians, I guess. Optic, TSM, GGS. Those would be like the mid-tier teams. And then you have like playoff contenders like Clutch, 100 Thieves. And then you have like bottom feeders, FlyQuest, Clutch. Or no, FlyQuest, Echo Fox. So like those are like the 5 tiers of LCS right now. I think tier 1 is TL. Tier 2 is CLG, C9. Tier 3 is Optic, Golden Guardians, TSM. And then tier 4 is 100 Thieves, Clutch. And tier 5 is Echo Fox, FlyQuest. Alright, anyways, that's it for my CLG C9 VOD review.